Hi everybody, so in this episode of my What are the best guns in PUBG, we're going to be talking about one gun. We're going to be talking about the Vector SMG, and it's a bit of a bittersweet moment this actually, because this is PlayStation 4 gameplay, and the same goes for the Xbox as well, because there'll be an upcoming patch that's coming in for the Xbox and the PlayStation 4, which means that the Vector is changing from a 45 ACP weapon to a 9mm weapon. So what will the changes be? I don't know. Initial reports where I've watched streamers playing with it, it seems to be very similar actually. Maybe a little bit more bullet drop off with those heavier 9mm bullets, but it seems to be firing very, very quick like it does, and very, very accurately, which is what the 45 ACP Vector is for the next few days, or maybe next couple of weeks, is all about. Basically, if you can stick a extended mag on it, because it, only, I think in its base form it's is it like 13 bullets or something, and then you put an extended mag and it goes on to 25. You need to put an extended mag on it, and you need to put a grip on it, preferably a vertical grip, but anything else that will fit it. And also, if you can put a tack stack on it, great. Although in this case I don't get a tack stock for it, I don't think, in this game. And then either a red dot or a hollow, depending on what your choice is. You have a very, very deadly weapon. Now, I do know why I don't use the Vector as much as I should do, and that's because of that magazine size. I'm not the most accurate of players, so what tends to happen a lot of the time is I tend to spray and pray, where with the Vector you can't really spray and pray because you'll run out of bullets, and the other person will still have some bullets left in their magazine, in their 40 magazine ump or assault rifle. So you have to basically aim it at the person. So you're dead on, then pull the trigger, and there's very little recoil, and they'll be dead, as you're about to see. So as I jumped east from the flight path, and then came down kind of just to the east of the river, and pushed all the way around to the south, so that my back was to the sea. We're into the last 19 now, into the last 10 minutes of the game, and the first kill is about to come up. You'll see this guy on the right by the tree, and basically all you do is you aim at them and pull the trigger. And that's it, they are dead. If you can put a compensator on, very good. If you can put a silencer on, which I do pick up, I think of this guy, I get a silencer, or maybe the next kill. You have something very special indeed. But as I say, those lack of bullets and the fact that they leave the gun so fast really means you have to be very accurate with it. And some people would say, being an SMG, it's only really good for short range. No. The Vector's good at medium range if somebody isn't moving. I mean, look at this. Can't even see the guy. He's gone prone, and takes him out. So, just moving into the circle now. 8 people left alive now. Now, this guy to my left, I see him in the that rather strange barn thing, but he moves into the building, so I decide to move right. My other weapon I've got in this chicken dinner walkthrough is an M16, but I don't think I actually fire it at all. Here we go, another Vector. Another Vector kill at range. Wow, it takes people down. Now that guy on my left then hits me, which isn't very nice of him, so I get behind this rock and proceed to med up. And as you can see, the circle has moved, so I make the decision to throw a smoke towards him to kind of make my getaway around this side of the circle. There's only 4 people left now, including myself, and I see that guy in front of me moving left to right, so I know there's that guy, and he might have been the guy from the barn earlier, but I'm not quite sure. But he runs inside that building in front of me. Actually can't see it now, it's to my left, that barn there. So I've just got myself tucked in on the edge of the circle. Just kind of, I'm a bit nervous about that car that I can see behind me. Like, it's somebody behind one of those rocks. The circle will be coming in. Well, it's coming in now, so I'm just listening out. Can I hear the patter of dangerous feet coming towards me? Or the sound of somebody crawling through the undergrowth? Because there could be someone behind that rock behind me there. But the blue's coming in, they haven't made a move. And at this point, right, we're down to 3 alive. So I know there's the guy in front of me in the barn, and I know that there's the someone else, but I don't know where they are. Just marking the centre of the circle so I know where to go, and I know the centre of the circle is now sort of sort of well, it's north of me, and as you're looking at the screen, it's kind of to my right, that way. So I just look out, I can see that guy. He's right by the corner of the barn. He doesn't know where I am. He's just peeking around. So I want to really get a bead on him. And again, with the Vector, you want them to be standing still, a bit like guns like the Kar 98 and the M24. So I get down, and then I get the angle, and look at that. I mean, that's quite a long range shot for an SMG. So it's me versus one other guy now. This other guy must be to my right, because you'll see in a second I get a headshot. See if you can see him. I don't see him. He's somewhere off to my right, but I don't see him. So I'm just going round to the bottom side of the circle, and then watch what happens next. This is where the level 3 helmet comes into its own. The level 3 helmet, as long as you're at full health. Here we go. Watch this. Bang. In slow motion. Now that's a Kar 98 or an M24 to the head, but because I've got a level 3 helmet on, because I'm at full health, although the level 3 helmet was damaged before and it therefore gets destroyed because I got hit the other time, it saves my life. Now the other guy should have pushed me at this point, but he doesn't. Silly boy. So I met up. I'm a bit nervous now again because I've got no helmet, so if anybody hits me in the head, I'm going to be damaged very, very quickly. But we're into the last circle now. When this circle disappears, that's it. It's either we either kill each other or it's a med off. Now I know he's over sort of in front of me on the other side of these buildings. I'm just listening out. Is he going to try and rush me? Is he going to try and creep around? I'm going to go to full boost, so when the circle comes in, because you don't have that much time at this stage. And then what it's a case of now is a balance between staying inside the circle so you're not taking lots of damage, but also looking out for the other player, because unless they're in a building like above you or in a cliff above you, you're going to end up with a firefight. But you might not if they're hiding inside a building, you know. Say the circle comes in and the guy was inside this building in front of me in the bathroom. You could end up with a situation where you can't see each other, and that's where you've got to be ready to start medding up. Little hint that Choco Taco does is, the problem is you can't start applying medkits until you're a little bit damaged already. So what he'll do is he runs into the blue, gets a little bit damaged, so that then he can start taking a medkit. So, but I'm going to get to full boost, so we've got 10 seconds left. So I know I've got the Vector, and the Vector is incredibly good at close range, but I know this guy's got the bolt action sniper rifle, so if he hits me in the head, you know, I'm dead. So the circle's coming in, so I'm just going to keep an eye on the kind of where the circle goes, because it doesn't always go to the centre of where you think it would be. So it's right behind me. Now when I see this guy lying down, at first I think it's just a log. Is this a log in front of me? You'll see it in just a second. Right, there he is. Now I think, is that a log or is that him? Then he moves, it's him. Vector to the head. So there we go, the Vector 45 ACP. All my kills in this chicken dinner came from that gun. An amazing weapon. I'm sure the 9mm version will be just as good. Put your questions and comments down below. Thanks for watching, and I will see you again soon.